Hello and welcome back to Factorio and Space Age. So I've been looking at this design and I want to do some stuff here actually. Let's turn this off. I'm gonna try something that I don't think we have tried before. I'm gonna put that to the side here for now. Now we can remove this. We can also remove this and that, but not this. Yeah, kinda need this for the reactor to keep going. Yeah, and then we're gonna toss this as well. We can take this probably. Save that as well. Can take this. And remove this. We'll delete this side as well. We can save that. We can delete that. Okay. So the main thing that was driving up our footprint here was the fact that we had so many of these crushers. So I'm gonna try something, and I'm not sure this is gonna work. But I'm gonna try and do a sushi belt that doesn't do asteroids. So I'm thinking... first, I think we need some more space between these. So for example, we can take... we can start here. And do this. And we're gonna have an output like this. I'm not sure this is the most stacked version I can do. Then I think we're just gonna avoid this, right? So I think we make the ship slightly wider here. That's fine. So I think we immediately void this, right? You can put that there, maybe. So I'm also gonna need some combinators here, I think. No, we can't actually put that there. That doesn't matter too much. I'm gonna put that there. Okay. And then I want to build an auto trash system here. Something like this, where we will have a stack size, let's say 100 for now. So hopefully I can read this. I'm just gonna do this for now. wait. So we probably... Okay, whatever. We'll pull it up here for now. Don't care about these things. But we'll go down here. We'll do that. Okay. So the idea here is, if I can make this work, if I can actually make this work. So anything that's more than stack size is what will output from this into these inserters. And then we're just gonna set the filters to that. This is probably mega overkill, but you get the idea at least. So this needs to compare iron and copper. So when that's, any of those are less than stack size, that I need to get from here to here. Then I also need to read then you can output this, right? Yeah, this needs to be on, right? And then this is enabled when this is on. So whenever copper or iron is less than 100, you are gonna turn this thing on, right? And then we're outputting that. And you are waiting for source item. Cool. I can probably put this here, and we can put that on. Right. So far, so good, right? Then we need to do something similar with this. We can put that there. We can drag this. Probably all... No, not all the way there. Oh. Remove that then. And this, we turn this on. This will be carbonic, right? Oh, this is pretty tight, honestly. This is gonna be sulfur, and this is gonna be carbon. Right? And this is gonna take sulfur and carbon and compare to stack size. We'll need to transfer both of those there. It's not bad. We'll need this. Can remove that from there. This is gonna be calcite and ice. And this is then ice. We'll take this signal and that signal. And this is gonna be ice and calcite. Right? That's pretty good. This is pretty freaking compact. Holy shit. I think this is the compactest thing that I've ever built, probably. So we can remove this then. Okay. I'm also wondering here. Kind of like these designs. I don't know if we need to do like... We can do something like this, probably. That's pretty decent. So blue will come in here all the way. And then red will be on top here. And then red will come in all the way there. And then blue will be on top here. Can we put it here somewhere? Can we do this? That's not too bad. And then we'll do water somewhere else. The problem is this. Needs to go here somewhere. We could do this, for example. We pretend that we don't need this belt. We could do this. And that should all be connected. Maybe we can find something slightly better here for blue. No. That would be here, maybe. We extended one more, but I kinda don't want to do that. This is already sticking out and it's a little bit annoying. But I'm pretty satisfied with this, right? That is pretty good. I wouldn't mind moving this 2 steps up, really. Then we put it here, yeah? That's probably as tight as that's gonna go. Right now. Without doing something really fucking weird with this. So now the question becomes then, where do we make the different things? I'm inclined to do this, actually. Clearly we need to reduce stack size to like, I don't know, 50 maybe. And this needs to output each as a filter, yeah? We need to reduce some of these a little bit. That's fine. We'll have to find like a good mix here, right? But if we can get water in here, just like this, we'll get our fuel. That's pretty easy. Now, I think we should get this. I think this is absolutely... I really dislike this balancer. Oh, sorry. Now we go back here. This is where we'll read everything. We'll do that. can do this as well. Okay. And that's still gonna hit, yeah? We have about 40 each. Okay. We can maybe go back to 100, yeah? That should be completely fine. Probably. And this should be evenly distributed on both sides of the belt. Now, ideally, okay, this here is gonna be pretty tight. We'll go over here again. We'll go over here again. So we're gonna run this through here and then up here. That means that the fuel system is connected. And working. Now the problem becomes this, right? Okay. I think we need that for this to be able to go. Now this is 7 engines. I think this is definitely needed. Now the question is... Can we fit... Yeah, we can. That should be fine. So we'll have a little bit of that. We'll have a little bit of solar as well. Which is great. Okay. So then we need to figure this thing out, right? But the good thing about this now is... we can just do this, right? Explosives go up here, coal goes up here. This other stuff... kinda need to figure out... good way to do this. We still need a full belt of this, yeah? Okay, that turns out pretty well. Well, that's not gonna work. How much do I need for this? don't need that much iron. Half a belt is gonna be more than fine. Why do I keep doing that? Okay. Okay, that kind of works. That kind of works as well. Can I upgrade these, please? Okay, so we'll do... That's as far as we can go, really. We'll do something really stupid here. We can. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do that. And then this. Then we'll send ammo like all the way top. Which is fine. That's gonna produce a lot of ammo. I think we'll be pretty satisfied with that. Okay, how will we do this then? How do I get this in here then? I do something really stupid. Like this. Okay, I really hate this solution. So we're gonna need to get some water up here. Somehow. Yeah, we can't do that either. We'll try to get the water to go here. Okay. You know what? I think we do a water tank here. we'll just do like that. So we'll have a little bit of storage of stuff, right? That's not too bad. We obviously have a little bit of wasted space here. But I could even do this. I could even do this. How's our turret coverage here? It's not that bad. Biggest problem is that it's I don't know, this part of the ship is not super covered. I need to check something here. Yeah, so it is big. So if I want to idle there, then we can't have this here. Can I put... Can I do this? That's the question. So we'll be able to kill the big ones. We put it here. I think. We should be able to. At least. Yeah. Okay. We're going up to 110. Okay. I think we kill off that, right? Same with these. Wait. Okay. Can we do this first, yeah? This needs to go. We'll put that there. This is kind of middle of the ship. Ish. Man, that's actually beautiful. Holy shit. Like, I don't know about this thing here. You know what? I think we do this. And then we delete this. We can even trim here. Actually, we'll do that. Now, how do we get ammo into these? Can we get ammo into that? This is gonna take care of the big ones, right? There are any small ones. That go on this other side here, yeah. We can do this, probably. That's pretty fine. But how do we get ammo in here? We'll do that. Man, I hate this part as well. Actually, this needs to be stack inserters. We shorten that belt again by 1. We can do that. Can also do this. Right. Okay. These turrets don't need double, right? So that's fine. What? Okay. Oh, that's kind of weird. Okay. So we have trimmed so much of this ship right now. Holy shit. This is way more compact than what we built before. I don't know if this is enough. But I kinda like this. no idea if this is enough. I think we take a test drive to, I think maybe Volcanus. Let's take a test drive to Volcanus and see. Right, so we need to set some priorities here. How are we doing on power? We are kinda close on power. To be completely effective, I think we need to be legendary quality. Oh, we won't be doing any... right, we should ignore other targets, right? You should probably have... the same targeting. You should ignore other targets as well, yeah? Okay, so I didn't pay attention. Right. Okay, that's a little bit better. But this is not... I don't think that's gonna be able to keep up, is it? Wow, these are fighting against each other a little bit too much, actually. I think we'll do this instead. We'll have a bit of a buffer here. So otherwise, I think they're gonna keep fighting against each other, and it's gonna be a bit too annoying. Okay, let's go back to Novice. I want to see what kind of speed we're reaching with this. Oh, holy shit. We're reaching 500 with this. Almost. That's pretty insane. So this is a fast boy. See if we can catch any of these big ones going somewhere. No, not really. You go to a kilo. Okay, yep. Is that because we don't have enough damage? Or is that because we don't have enough ammo? That's the question. But we might not have enough damage to have these little turrets here. All would really need... We can put that there, maybe. That's still pretty good. We have enough things to replace this, though. We could do this. If we think that iron is not coming into this machine fast enough, that's probably a pretty decent solution to that. Or not solution, but it's gonna help a little bit, right? Yeah, so it's stacking up decently. Let's see if this fixes it. Small, medium, small. Do we have any more repair packs or what? Okay, let's take another trip to Volcanus and see what we're dealing with here. But this might be a case of not enough damage. To go this fast. It's kinda fine. Okay. Can I blueprint this? Can we go to Aquilo? Oh, you want a repair pack from here. Okay. You can have that. I think this system works fairly well. This also means that this belt can be stacked up a little bit higher. How many? We have 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And here we have 56. So this is way bigger, right? I guess this is still more effective. Because this is quite fast. Because this still reaches over 400, right? What, 450 something? And we're running at like half speed. Okay, never mind. This has a cruising speed of around 380. And this can't keep up exactly. Okay, there. This might be a lost cause then. Yep. This is too minimalist for us. Actually. I don't think it can make it back to novice. We do... Actually, we do this instead, yeah. Yeah, like this ship is really fast with just 2 engines. Like 250 is not bad. Yeah, I think we'll just like this ship is the best we've designed so far. Like it's quite fast. It has a lot of fuel. Yeah. I think with a little bit more damage research, this might be a good ship. But it's way too early for this, I think. But it was a good try. If we limit the speed, and we say that maybe we'll just run like 4 engines or something. Man, even 4 engines is kind of spicy. This power spiking thing is really interesting. Oh, this is... I don't know if it's gonna make it back, maybe. I think we'll do this for now. We'll run it on 3 engines. I think this as a concept and this as a concept is decent. Don't feel like we're very resource starved per se, except water. But that's like how it's always been, right? Wait. Huh? How did this die? This is gonna activate again, right? Because it doesn't have an input signal. Okay. Can we build that? Okay, I'm a little bit curious. We've spent a long time now on other stuff. 35. We are about to get there. Also, I feel like we're getting really close now to having 3 actually stacked belts of this. How are we doing on Fulgora, though? Oh, this is still chugging. Right. How are we doing on Galiba? Okay. Carbon. Carbon is rapidly fluctuating and not in... Okay, so we need... Wait. Huh? No. There's no way. Like, we're producing way more seeds than we're spending. So I'm really curious why this is a problem. And all the seeds should be going here. Oh, wait. Wait. Man, okay. That's a good point. That's a good point. Okay. That's a good point. Okay, I'm glad I found that. Because now we have a lot of seeds in here, yeah. We should have a lot of the other seeds as well, right? Okay, not as many. Okay. Yeah, we don't really need this thing. Whatever. That's fine. But this here is definitely needed for some cleanup. Okay, well that explains where a lot of those seeds went. They're here. I'm glad we found those. So this is gonna really get going as well. Ideally, we can do something like this. That's just fruit. That's seeds. That's seeds. We'll get even more fruits with this, which we really need. Okay, so next time, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna start crafting legendary stack inserters, because that's definitely something that we really need. Bulgora, for example, I think would benefit from this. Although this might just be like the output is not. We just can't consume more because this is full, right? So I think the limit might actually be 10 for each of these setups. So that might be something that we should be considering. Because we want to be able to empty them, like ideally at least. These are getting really full, but we can empty 5 of them. And then the 6th one is working, but it's not great. But the question is, what do we want to do with this? Because I can see this is not full either. Yeah, okay, maybe legendary stack inserters would make a difference there. We have enough carbon to make couple. Oh no, we're gonna gamble for them, I think. So we're gonna do something like this, but for legendary stack inserters. We're gonna do that on Gleba. I'm not a huge fan of that, but yeah. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.